This next young man is the winner of the Beantown Comedy Festival, Mr. Kevin DeCoste. Everybody, Kevin DeCoste!
How's everybody doing tonight? My name's Kevin DeCoste. I'm 18 years old. Friends call me Kev. Ah, thank you. Friends call me Kev. Kids in my high school call me Pussy. I answer to all those. I turned 18 recently, and I'll never forget the birthday present my dad got me for my 18th birthday. He got me a box full of condoms, and he said, "Son, this is so that you don't make the same mistake I did." And I looked at him confused. I was like, "But Dad, I don't plan on having sex with Mom anytime soon." Speaking of sex, in general, not incest, I read a fact on the internet recently, and it said, cuddling with a teddy bear releases the same amount of endorphins as having sex with someone. That was the fact. Now, first of all, whoever said that, I'll have to take their word for it. Because I want to let everybody know that this is a very special day for me. This is a personal best of mine. I'm on a 6,709 straight day virginity streak. And let me tell you, it has been really tough keeping that streak up. I've had to fight off girls with both hands. They're all like, "Oh, have sex with me." And I'm like, "No." The streak comes first. It does. I value my streaks. I'm also on a 20-day masturbation streak. Sadly, that one's not a personal best. Working on it, though. I'm working on it. Actually, I got my driver's license recently, which is pretty cool. But one thing I don't like about that is whenever I go anywhere with adults, they're all like, "Oh, new driver, and clear the roads." Yeah, and I'm just like, if you think I'm a bad or inexperienced driver now, just wait till I have a fifth of vodka in me on a Saturday night. I'm just joking, folks. I don't drink. I'm one of the few kids in my high school who doesn't drink. I don't pop bottles. I pop pimples. That's my motto. I want to get a tattoo of it, but it would have to be a tramp stamp, because that's the only clear patch of skin I have between my back knee and my crack knee. Yeah, it's tough growing up. I've always been a little bit of a late bloomer. Things would happen to me later than other people. I have virtually no chest hair. Haven't got my period yet. Still waiting on that to happen. But, I mean, it's really tough because I remember some kids walking around with full beards and mustaches in my school, and I'm like, man, I remember when I got my first pube. It was like 3 hours ago. I was getting out of the shower. I was like, wow, another personal best for today. I'm on a roll. This is great. Yeah, I'm a senior in high school, and I really like high school, but I didn't like elementary school, and I'll tell you why. I hated elementary school because they would always use the term parents and guardians, and I never knew what they meant because I was in a two-parent household, and I didn't know what they meant by guardians. I used to legitimately think some kids would come home and there'd be a knight on his porch. Like, "Jeremy, dost thou have any parchments for me to sign today? Thou must remember to bring thine bag lunch for the field trip to the aquarium tomorrow." I get pissed. Where's my guardian? I want one. Why don't we have one? Came home one day mad, had a tough day in second grade. My dad was on the couch. I said, "Dad, where's my knight in shining armor?" And ever since then, he's thought I was gay. I'm not, by the way. If you were wondering, you probably were, but I'm not. I actually, yeah, the streak and everything. But I like to read books. I do a lot of reading. And I'll tell you why. I like books because books won't cancel on me every time I try and make plans with them, like my shitty friends will. I know, right? Friends, plural? What? You should be clapping. No, but see, a book never has like a sporting event to watch or like a school work to do or like an anal bleaching appointment. Books are there for you. I've never gone to go pick up Tom Sawyer and oh no, I've never gone to go pick up Alice in Wonderland and have her tell me that, oh, I'm gonna go see a movie with Tom Sawyer. So sorry, you'd be third wheeling. Just don't bother with it. But I really like I like Game of Thrones a lot. Yeah, anybody here like Game of Thrones? Yeah. And I like Game of Thrones, but there's a lot of sex scenes because I read the books. I read all the books. And if you've ever seen the author, George R.R. Martin, he's a weird dude. He's like 80 years old. He's got a full beard and mustache. He looks like a department store Santa. Like the kind of guy you'd be kind of okay with having your kid on his lap. And he's like saying shit like, her lower lips were moist as he slid his manhood between them. It sounds like ye old 50 Shades of Grey. It's really messed up. And it takes a guy like 6 years to write a book. And I know why, because every time he gets to a sex scene, he has to stop and like jerk himself to it for like a year. Because he's a weird dude. And I'll end on that note. Thank you very much. That's my time.
Kevin DeCoste, everybody. Keep it going from Kevin DeCoste. Come on.